Saturday night. We've got another one of those coming up soon as well. I really appreciate your support of this show and your suggestions. And don't forget to post your flower bud pictures on my Facebook page. We're going to show a bunch of those during the show today as well. But first, let's talk about something new from Plow Hearth. This is exciting. Just when you thought you had the perfect yard spinner from Plow Hearth already, now this one comes along and darn it,
you need this
Nancy,
one.
I'm going to have to buy another one now because this is my favorite so far. This one is a top find today, one of our stars of the day, and it's the new multicolor Confetti Garden Wind Spinner on, now this is why you're really going to love it, 3 easy pays of $18 and change for a big, full-size, 75-inch high wind spinner from Plow Hearth, which would normally cost about $89 at plowandhearth.com. So you can get yours for $18.58 on Easy Pay today. This is awesome.
It really is.
Yes.
You know, Plow Hearth really specializes in unique and enduring products for your yard, and especially oversized wind spinners. And when we say oversized, what I mean is the ones that are 6 feet tall,
And this is
24
6 feet, 3
inches
inches
across. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So this really is going to be that statement piece in your yard, and you can see right there on your screen that it looks like a kaleidoscope of colors. It's jam-packed with colors.
Well,
and
the reason I love this even better than the fireworks one from last year is because the way that the larger discs are placed around the outside, when it spins, look how it does look more like a kaleidoscope.
It really does.
I love it.
It really does. It gives that kind of blur of color around the outside. And I'm just going to stop it just so that you can see all of these different discs that are in here. This is really just chock full of color, and each of these 6 colors is foiled on here. You can see that red right there and the orange, and that is hand done. There is an adhesive put on there and it's hand foiled on there, and then it is also done on the back side. So you can see the back side there. You've got color everywhere
gorgeous.
you look, and it's been sprayed with a protective coating, so it's going to help resist the effects of the sun. So when you get this home right now, no matter what your weather is, put it out, start enjoying. This is instant joy for your yard.
Yay!
Yay!
So great. So again, the dimension is 75 inches high by almost 24 inches wide. And it's color and it's shiny and it's meant to stay outdoors, so it's going to stay nice looking. It's powder coated metal. It's easy to put together.
Yes.
It looks instant curb appeal, stunning in your yard. People will slow down when they pass your house to look and see what that is. Place it where you can see it from indoors so you can enjoy it from in the house as well as outside. It makes no noise. It's just beautiful to look at, and it doesn't take a lot of wind to make it spin.
It doesn't. It only takes about 3 miles an hour of wind to get it going, and it is designed so that the pinwheels will go in opposite directions.
Yeah.
And so you're going to really see that beautiful play of color, play of movement, and Plow Hearth takes the effort to make it spin around the top of the pole also.
Right.
And you know what else makes these go so smoothly? You mentioned that it was quiet.
Yeah.
Is there precision bearings right in there? Not just holes in the centers. There's bearings there that make it have this really beautiful, smooth, fluid movement that just makes you feel calm when you look outside the window and see it.
The pole is also very sturdy. You have screws that hold it together, so it's not going to get tipped over, bendy, or any of those things. It's just going to look stunning. And especially during the times of the year, if you're not lucky enough to live where it's always warm and sunny, when your garden goes to sleep and there's not much pretty going on out there, it's so lovely to have these spinners in the yard because they add the color among all of the twigs in the trees.
Right.
Everything's brown.
Yep.
I love these, especially in the winter, but then in the summer, they're tall enough to stand up above your flowers in the garden, in the mulch bed, or out there in a unique spot, you know, in the corner of the yard. Maybe you're going to put it over there where you have a seating area. It just looks so gorgeous with all these colors.
It really does. You know, it's one of those things that captivates your imagination, and you can look at it and you can see it when, like you said, nothing else is going on in the garden. It just gives you joy to look out and see this beautiful bright color when everything sort of seems gray and dull, or maybe your flowers are just starting to peek out and you want to have something that's instant color and not have to wait as long as you need to wait to see the flowers in full bloom.
Well,
so this will give you that instant color.
We're busy, over 500 ordered, and a lot of folks are taking advantage of very small easy payments on this today.
That's nice.
$18.58. So even if you were going to plunk down the whole amount, you're still spending about $30 less than you would spend at Plow Hearth. Our price is $55 and change. Their price for a very similar spinner is almost $90. And of course, we have easy pay. We have a great relationship with Plow Hearth. Often they'll create something especially for QVC, or they'll give us an exclusive on something that maybe they're going to have later. We always have a better price because we buy them in large quantities, and so we get a savings and we pass that along to you. So the same Plow and Hearth quality that you love when you shop on their website or in their catalog, but at a better price at QVC.
Exactly. You know what I like about this finish too, Carolyn, is that I'm going to spin it around a little bit for you. Or right even there, you can see the light playing off of it.
Yes.
You know, so when it's sunny, you can just see that the light will just, you know, glint right off of the gold and the orange and the silver that's in there. And this is the first time actually we've added silver into our spinner. And I love just all the beautiful colors. It does remind me of those kaleidoscopes that you play with as a child and see all those beautiful colors.
Like I said, the placement of the discs.
Yes.
If you had our grand finale spinner last year, which was very popular, it almost looked more like a pinwheel spinning around. This one looks more like a kaleidoscope. Because the discs on the exterior are larger, so they make sort of like a ribbon of color around the smaller discs spinning on the inside. And don't forget that the top will also spin like this. So, you know, depending on the way the wind is blowing, sometimes it'll be this direction, it'll spin a little bit. Sometimes, you know, you'll just see it straight on. Maybe the back will just spin, the front will just spin, but usually all things are going.
Exactly.
The front, the back, the sides, they're all spinning around. So you see a beautiful display of color and light sparkle in your yard. Let's say hi to Helene, who's calling from here in Pennsylvania. Good morning, Helene.
Hi, how are you?
Very
Good morning,
well.
Helene.
Thank you for calling. Did you like our new spinner?
Oh, yes, I just love them. I bought 2 last year and have ordered this one today, and I just can't wait to get it. I'm going to be putting it in my front yard. I just get so many compliments on it.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
That's great, Helene.
They're just beautiful. I just love them.
Now, tell the folks who've never bought one before. Obviously, you have several. So, do you like the quality, and were they easy to put together?
Yes, very easy to put together. The instructions are so easy to, you know, read and to put together, but they just, you know, I haven't done anything with them as far as spraying them for any kind of rust or anything. They're just, you know, the color just stays with them, and like I said again, I get so many compliments on them.
I like that you put them together, you stand them in the place where you like, and then you just never have to do anything else except enjoy them.
No maintenance, just
I've had some that have been out there for a couple of years, and they're still spinning. Even, you know, nothing else in my yard is doing anything right now, but those spinners are still going, and they always look nice, and they're always eye-catching, aren't they, Helene?
Yes, they are. They sure are.
Great. Well, I'm glad you're getting this one. I think I'm going to have to get this one too. I just think it's the prettiest one I've seen us do so far. It's great.
Yes, I do like the, you know, it's just so more colorful.
Yes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Well, enjoy it. Thank you for shopping with us, and I hope you have a lovely day.
You do the same. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Helene. Take care.
Bye-bye.
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 So, backtracking a second.
Sure.
For the folks who are not familiar with Plow and Hearth, this is not a new name on the scene.
I'm so glad you asked. You know, Plow and Hearth's been around for 35 years. They're based out of Madison, Virginia, and they're really known for, you know, really great quality outdoor items, items for your home, and things that you just don't typically see anywhere else. They create their own spinners, they design them, and so this is something that you will find here or at Plow and Hearth. And so because of that relationship, you know, they want to bring you the opportunity to see what they're all about. And it's all about really adding that joy to your yard.
What's interesting to me is that most of the calls that we get during these presentations are from folks like Helene, who already have 1 or 2 or 3, and they're coming back for another one. And that's because they are bringing you so much enjoyment. They're such nice quality.
Yes.
I mean, folks who buy something that doesn't last, falls apart, doesn't work, they're not going to come back and buy another one, let alone 2 or 3 more. But the thing about these Plow and Hearth spinners is they are so well made. You do get so many compliments from your neighbors. They look so great in your yard.
They do.
And you really don't have to do anything to them once you put it together.
Exactly.
If you decide you want to change where it is, you just pull it up and put it back in the ground somewhere else.
Right.
But that's really all you'd ever have to do.
Exactly. You know, you're just going to choose that spot where you know you're going to see it from inside. Maybe someone's going to see it from your yard. I like that Helene said she's going to put it in her front yard because that becomes your statement piece, your identification. You know, you say, come to my house, you know, for someone who's new to your house.
Right.
Mine's the one with the beautiful confetti spinner in front.
Yeah.
They know exactly which one it is.
Exactly which house
Or
is
maybe
yours.
neighbors are the ones you mentioned, you know, they're going to tap you on the shoulder and say, where did you get that? Excuse me. I
What
love
is
that. That's really cool.
And I know there's lots of Grammys and Pop-Pops that watch this show, and hello to all of you lovely people. And you all have grandkids that come over maybe just once in a while to visit, or maybe they live right down the street.
Yes.
And the kids just love these things
They
in your
do.
yard. The reason I love gardening so much is because of my grandma, who had so many fun things in her yard, statuary and things I could play with and flowers I could look at. And that makes an impression on those youngsters.
It
and
does.
they'll remember something like this.
Absolutely.
Let's say hi to Carolyn, who's calling from also Pennsylvania. Hello, Carolyn.
Well, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, Carolyn.
Morning. We're fine. How are you?
We're fine, thank you.
Good.
Just so happy to see this confetti. It's
great.
beautiful.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it.
And it's very substantial. It's one of our largest at 75 inches high, Carolyn.
Oh, we're going to love it because last year we bought our first spinner from Plow Hearth. We have loved it all year long, and it's right behind our back here, and we can see it from any room in the house.
That's
in the
awesome.
back.
Yeah.
And we have enjoyed it all winter long, especially in the summer, but more so in the winter.
Yeah.
So now we're going to put this one out back where the last one was and move the other one to another location.
Oh, that's great. You have
fantastic.
some fun just playing around, putting it in different locations and seeing how the wind plays with it.
And it's like
And
a
we will.
welcome distraction. You might be
Exactly.
thinking of something a little troublesome or whatever it might be, trying to remember something, and all of a sudden you see the wind spinner and you're like, oh gosh, doesn't that look pretty?
Exactly.
You know, it just makes me smile
Calming.
every time I see mine.
Yep.
Well, it is absolutely a delight, and appreciate that you're showing it today.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you for shopping with us, Carolyn, and I know it'll look great in your yard.
Thank you. Have a good day, girls.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye, Carolyn.
So this is quite popular. 1,400 now ordered. A lot of folks taking advantage of 3 easy payments today of less than $19 on a brand new wind spinner that you would typically pay about $89 for at Plow Hearth. We have a wonderful price and easy pay for you today. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you so much,
Always
Carolyn.
a pleasure.
Good to see you.
All right, Philip Watson will be here with our Today Special Value from Cottage Farms in less than 10 minutes. Please stick around.